I hope my screen is visible, and if my screen is not visible, I would highly recommend you to visit a nearby Lenskart showroom to get a free eye test checkup. Now, if my screen is clearly visible, then you know the topic that we are going to discuss today is about Lenskart IPO. Now, quickly starting with the review of Lenskart IPO. IPO date 31st of October, will open on 31st October, will close on 4th of November. Face value is rupees 2 per share. That means there will be no further splits, only one split. You can go for only one split. Now, issue price band is around 382 to 402 per share. So cutoff price is 402. Lot size 37 odd shares. Sale type is fresh issue plus OFS. Now total issue size is around 7,300 odd crores, of which 2150 is fresh issue. Of OFS is around 5,130 odd crores. Now whenever you have a fresh issue, you also have objectives of fresh issue. Objectives are for capex you are taking around 272 odd crores, for lease expenses 591 odd crores, 213 odd crores for investment in cloud tech, inorganic acquisitions के लिए 320 odd crores. Remaining are for your GCP, that is general corporate purposes. Now let's quickly go to the business model. Business model, we all know it's basically a prescription based eyewear manufacturer company and also a omni-channel retailer. Now, what do you mean by omni-channel retailer? A retailer who is into both physical as well as online deliveries. So in crux, if I have to tell, this is a eyewear manufacturer plus a tech company. Tech इन्होंने ऐड किया है वैल्यूएशन के लिए बस. ओके, सो की हाइलाइट्स इज नथिंग बट वी ऑल नो इट्स अ मार्केट लीडर. Generally, this is a very unorganized sector. Over 90%, more than 90% of the total addressable market is unorganized. The other part which is organized, this is the biggest player in India, and in Asia this is the second largest vertical integrated eyewear manufacturers. So globally you have 2800 odd stores, of which 2100 odd stores is in India. Growth momentum, if you see the CAGR of India business, it is around 30 odd % from FY23 to FY25, and your EBITDA CAGR is around 112 odd %. Units sold in FY25 is around 22.91 million. Now other highlight is this is a D2C model. That means you have all the things, full stack control across designs. You do your own designs, lens skirting, edging, manufacturing and distribution. So you do all of the thing. Now Bhiwadi is a facility which is the world's largest centralized eyewear plants, which is one of the plants of your Lenskart. So over 100 million app downloads, that's another thing to highlight, and strong momentum omni-channel funnel. Okay, this is largely the business model. Now let's quickly come to the financials. This is very important part. Now assets, if you see, stable assets, okay, 9,500 to 10,845, nothing really to discuss. Now total income, this is more fluctuating, and this is what you have to discuss more about. 4,000 odd crores in 23, 5,600 odd crores in 24, 7,010 odd crores in 25, and 1950 odd crores in your FY26. So first quarter of FY26, 1950 odd crores. So good jump in total income. Okay, so good growth in total income. We saw the CAGR of Indian business, right, around 33 odd % in the revenue. Now profit after tax, this is interesting. 64 odd crores loss in FY23, बहुत बढ़िया. 10 odd crores loss in 24, very good. 297 crores profit in FY25. Oh my god, ये turn around कहाँ से हुआ? Just before the IPO. Crazy. Okay, FY26 first quarter, 61 odd crores profit. So if I multiply by 4, probably 240 odd crores आना चाहिए साल बे साल, ठीक है? Okay. So 297 odd crores profit, 25 turnaround in business. लगाओ पैसा Lenskart पे, है ना? This is what people are telling. This is what people are talking, and people are talking only about 235 odd times, 234 odd times book PE. That is wrong, my friends. Okay, now let's quickly see what is the catch in the financials. You have Neeraj Lahoti. If you watch this channel, you're not gonna fall into the trap. Okay, so FY25 PAT includes a non-cash one-time accounting gain of 167 odd crores. 297 crores के पैट में 167 odd crores is related to your one time gain. विच इज़ फ्रॉम योर परचेज कंसिडरेशन ऑफ जब आप ओन डेज एक्विजिशन को खरीदे उसमें है. सो there's a one time accounting gain. Why will I take this number while calculating my P? पागल है क्या? This is a one time game. So my normalized PAT would be 130 odd crores after removing 167 odd crores. So 130 पे अगर मैं देखूँ P, it is roughly around 535. I'll show you in the next slide. And people are telling 235 ही P ज़्यादा है तो भाई 535 कहाँ है? Almost double. Right? So very important, very think before you are investing. That's why very important. First financials देख लिए, हो गया, प्रॉफिट नंबर देख लिए, प्रॉफिट में क्या है देखो ना, कहाँ से आ रहा है प्रॉफिट. इज इट ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट? इट्स एन अकाउंटिंग प्रॉफिट. मेजर पार्ट ऑफ इट्स एन अकाउंटिंग प्रॉफिट. राइट. नाउ क्विकली कमिंग टू वैल्यूएशन मैट्रिक्स क्या है देखेंगे. From here on video will be to a next level because I'll be discussing things which aren't available anywhere else. Price to sales P by S is 10.5x to FY25 revenue, which is higher than global eyewear peers. Warby Parker का कितना है? 2 to 3x sales. I understand this is a loss making company, ठीक है, but still 2 to 3x मतलब almost price to sales 3.5 times more than your global leader. Titan 4 to 5x. You are bringing a 10.5x, man. That's first point. P we already discussed. Reported P in DRHP is 235. गलत है भाई. 536 है adjusted P. This is to make you fool. But we aren't fools because you're watching Neeraj Decoach. Okay. So this is among the highest in Indian consumer tech IPOs. Now CAC. What is CAC? CAC is very important for startups kind of company where you're valuing customer acquisition cost. That is around 2040 rupees per new customer. Now, how do you get CAC? CAC is marketing advertisement spend plus your brand cost upon your new customers added. Right? Then you get CAC. Now, LTV to CAC is an important metric I use in valuation in startups. Right? We'll see in the later part of the video, just after this. Okay. LTV, this is what I was talking about. Lifetime value is estimated around 6,500 to 8,000 over 3 to 5 years. That means there are repeat purchases. 3 to 5 years you have a repeat purchases. LTV is based on repeat purchases, high growth margins and all. So 3 to 5 years I have repeat purchase orders, which is around 6,500 to 8,000. So 6,500 upon 2040 will roughly be 3.1. That is my LTV to CAC ratio, which is around 3.1. Now CAC ratio, LTV to CAC ratio, if it is between 3 to 5, it is good. Good in the sense premium pricing, right? In valuation it is good, that means premium pricing. Now less than 2 is weak pricing, that means you have left something for the investor. More than 5 is bad pricing. So LTV by CAC देखूँ तो ठीक लग रहा है, but we'll discuss about this in the later part of the video. Now store economics. Franchise stores are giving break even in 12 to 14 months. Important. Own stores are giving it 16 to 20 months. That means you have to do more franchise and less own stores. But in the long term, if you see, you have to do more own stores than less franchise stores. That means you need more capex. But capex के लिए तुमने तो allocate तो सिर्फ 200 करोड़ किया है ना भाई. 7,000 crores का issue में सिर्फ 200 करोड़. That shows you a growth momentum, right? Okay. So strong store level ROC, that's a really nice thing. EBITDA margin approximately 7.7%, expected to improve post Telangana plant expansion. Now they're planning to high digital end plant. You're planning to what do you say, in Hyderabad they're planning to set up a plant. So post that they're saying the margins will improve. Let's see, देखते हैं. Pure comparison, Lenskart 10.5 P by S, P तो देख ही लिए. नाइका का कितना है? 4 to 5x. Titan is 70 to 80 P, and your Warby Parker is P by S 2 to 3, right? So Lenskart trade at significant premium domestic as well as peers. When you compare with both of them, कहीं पे भी छोड़ा नहीं है, पकड़ के मार रहे हैं. Okay, strengths. Strong category leadership, that's true. Vertically integrated model leading to cost efficiencies, that's also a right point. High repeat purchase rate, we already discussed in CAC, and predictable LTV. Now the problem with Lenskart is also, if your competition goes high, your CAC will increase. when your CAC will increase, your profit will go down because you this competition. You are now going list, list होने वाले हो. Competition, if competition increases, your CAC will increase. If your CAC will increase, profit will decrease. Right? So that's also a point that should have actually come in risk. Now valuations are very high, that वही तो बात कर रहे थे हम. Okay, and profit is impacted by one time gain in FY25. We already discussed about this thing. So those are your risks. Now final recommendation, करना क्या है भाई. Now करना क्या है, बहुत दिक्कत वाली बात है. I understand. Now yesterday I saw the anchor book. Okay, you have investors like GIC, okay, Government of Singapore, GIS, sorry. Okay, and now you also have BlackRock, who has what, Alibaba. ये भी बोल रहे हैं कि लगाना है यहाँ लगाना है, because these are the funds who are part of this one, Lenskart IPO, and these are not emotionally backed funds. These are funds which have a significant track record, बहुत अच्छा track record है. And ऐसे बहुत सारे अच्छे funds है, good anchor book, absolutely good anchor book. इतने valuation पे people are applying, then there's something that big players know, we don't know probably, और setting किया है पीयूष भाई ने. So दोनों में से एक होना चाहिए. But for me, for this IPO especially, is again we'll see the QIB book, because this is coming from 6-2 route. 6-2 route matlab this is a loss making company, so only 10% for retail and 75% will be given to QIBs. Now if your QIB's portion is high, the subscription is high, I feel the listing fail होने की chances बहुत कम है, because you have big funds coming up, they'll come up for buying. Okay, now for listing purpose, I'll say you can apply only for listing purpose. Looking at the QIB subscription, we'll look at the QIB subscription, we'll look at the market, and then take a call. And investment के लिए क्या करना है? Probably I'll have to see the numbers for 1-2 quarters, because valuation is pretty high. कुछ भी बोल लो, Zomato पे भी पहले 100% लिस्ट हुआ था, फिर उसके बाद में 50 रुपये पे आया ना, आता है. पेटीएम की तो बात ही मत करो, 2100 रुपीज़ इशू दिया था, 300 रुपये पे, अभी भी 1300 पे ही है. Right? So avoid such things, and then take a decision, take a very informed decision. That's why I've made this video, a full length video which covers everything. So comment down whether you'll be applying or not. Also comment down whether this video was helpful for you in making a decision or not. I'll come back with more such videos, but for this video, that's it. Do share this video, like, share, and comment. That's it for this video. Goodbye. Jai Hind. We'll be back with more such videos. Jai Hind. Bye bye.